Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi, and welcome back to my, now trying to catch all Pokémon playthrough of, Pokémon Legends Arceus, or I guess more or less a Vine playthrough, just continuing on with my normal stuff otherwise. In the last video, we left off getting some more, stuff done, including, finishing off a particular Pokemon's Pokedex entry. Now we're going to try and get other stuff finished by, Mass Outbreak Staraptor. Now, the last time I got one of the outbreaks for a Pokemon I needed, like Cherubi, I could not even find a single Cherubi in the area. The one area that I had to go through, not even a single tree shook. It's just the worst luck I've had in a while. And since trees shake based off of set spawns, that means I had to go all the way back and reset by leaving the whole area just to try again. That's how hard it is to get Cherubi Sticking Pokedex completed. In fact, I got so lucky that I found more Cherubi's compared to Cherubis, which are supposed to be easier to find, and yet I'm having more troubles finding that. Now, as an octopus, no pun intended, Octillery is still kind of slow. So, we can easily take it out in one hit. Oh, speaking... Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean it can be taken out in one hit. So, I guess the crit must have been what finished it. So that meant that in order to defeat it officially, I may have had to use, Iron Moves instead. Well, that is a big move to start off with right away. Good first hit. Right off the bat. It's always nice when, after getting so screwed by other moves, your first move actually hits. There's an attack. It's not as bad, though, on him. Thankfully, Octillery, as you saw there, has really good tanking powers, particularly in special. Okay, that actually is enough. But I want to make extra sure that I get the moves that I need. So I'm going to use a Strun style move on something else as backup, because it's also pretty easy to get that. Just find anybody, really. Use Strong Style on them to take them out in one hit, ideally. Which we just did. Alright. So now Octillery's research should be completed. Interestingly enough, the Staraptor's over there. Unfortunately, that setup is for a Pokemon that I already finished. So yeah, I'm not going to focus on that since I don't need to capture as many. In the meanwhile, Skorupi I still need quite a bit of. We need to defeat it with fire-type moves, apparently. Alright. I have 2 interesting quests we can complete, and I guess I'll do as many as I can in the linear order that they're found. Alright. I like how this town starts off absolutely hating Pokemon and not wanting to get anything, but as you do more requests for the people, this is why doing all requests is so fun, they slowly have more and more Pokemon. Listen, I've been gathering Combi honey for my work, and I'm starting to think that they're honey fairs between groups of Combis. I like to look at the difference more, but that means collecting more honey with Combi hives and all sorts of areas. That's a bit too much for this little fellow. That's where you come in. Gave me combi for 3 different areas. First, get me a combi from Gurling Gove. It's hard to know exactly which one is from where. Exactly what honey should be. It tastes like a distilled drop of nutritious foresty goodness. Yet the feeling doesn't quite taste like the honey from our house. I'll be sure to memorize the fare. Let's move on. 2 more places to check. Alright. Oh, I don't have it. Let me guess, I'm probably gonna have to go out and get each of these manually. Alright. We're still missing request number 10, whatever that is. I think I wanna recover where that might be. And this shows who I have to talk to. So you looked into October for me, have you? Lovely. What have you learned? Oh my, so that's how it is. Wait, hold on, are you quite sure? Goodness, to think Roman revolves into Octilly despite them looking alike. More importantly, it seems Octilly isn't poisoned, so its ink must be safe to eat after all. Ooh, I can't wait to gather up some ink and try lots of innovative new essays. Once my new pickles are well and truly perfected, pop by for a taste, won't you, dear? Alright. In case you didn't notice, by the way, I got multiple money from other stuff, so before I do anything, let's actually get some recipes that I've been wanting for a while. Recipe is... Let's do Max Elixir. And also, let's try to trade someone. Wait. Yeah, that's right. I still need internet. I've got to remember that when I get back. Let's get some rare items over here. Item Mystery Claw. Razor Claw. Dubious Disc. I don't know exactly what I need here. From the looks of it, not much. I'm still trying to get more satchel stuff as well, so I guess I'm gonna continue doing that. Alright. 1,000. Back to this again. This guy almost never stops, it seems. I wonder how many items you can actually put. So now it's 2,000 per extra one that you want to do. But it's really important if you're trying to do 100% in particular, because you need all the satchel space you can get early. Especially early on, you need lots of Acer items, so as you'll just keep on losing so much more of them. Okay, that's the last one I'm going to be doing for a bit. Imagine if that's also the last one here. Alright. Well, that ends that. We now have even more space for items that we didn't have before. And Classic, the same person has another request. Come up with the perfect pistol recipe thanks to Geodude. Aren't you curious? You bet I am. Tell you what, dear. Help me gather the ingredients and I'll teach you a recipe. I need 2 hunks of crunchy salt, 2 pods of plum beans, and 2 bunches of Kingsley. Which could be traded out using the ever so convenient items that I collected. Move that. Move that. Move this as well. Move this as well. It's crazy how just getting satchel space could be kind of tough at first, but then once you actually get a lot of satchel space, it's much easier to find stuff. Alright, I noticed there was an item that was missing. There it is. This one's off. We're supposed to have multiple more ultimatals than that, so we'll get that. And of course, we need the items for this. I almost kind of forgot what he said now. Or we need these, which we have. Unless I got rid of them. Maybe I did intentionally get rid of them and I did not know about that. Plump beans and Kingsleaf. Oh, plump beans I got rid of. But I actually have a backup. If you remember, there's materials that can be bought from other stuff. So since I don't have enough of them, I'm gonna just buy them manually. Buy that. And then from him, we buy Kingsleafs. It's a good thing I kept some money, because I didn't think it would be that, Alright. Let's get pickling. Lovely, I already have the sand radishes I need, so let's get pickling. Now, final step, all we need to do is place Dildo on top of the pot, and it's done. What in the world? Ah, Shigil changed soup. Is that the evolution business I've heard people talk about? And what about the pickles? Ah, it's just twice as good as I accepted. I'll call it the twice-spiced radish. It's truly the perfect pickle mix. I help a Pokemon, there's no limits to what I could accomplish. Thank you so much for helping me out. At your request, we need a Mischievous. We have a Mischievous over here. People are afraid of Mischievous because of how it apparently wails at night. But getting a good look at it like this really gives me some fresh perspective. Looks how it bills and sways and flows. Wait, that's it. That's what I'll do. I just found up some charming new hairstyles and an enchanting new palette of colors. All thanks to you and Mischievous here. Goodbye anytime and try out my ideas for yourself. Alright. And there's another one. That's not right either. It needs an extra social selfie for what? Oh, nice time as always. I could use your help again, coming up with some new hairstyles. I did another while here. Could get an installation Pokemon this time, like, yeah, Curlia. I can't remember exactly how it looks, but I'm pretty sure it has a really distinct out. If I could get a steady one up nice and close, I bet it could get me past this out. If you manage to catch Curlia, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? Alright. Easy one. Well, that's quick. Just right on the same page as where my other Pokemon is. You know, they say Curlia loves to dance. I kind of get it, that feeling when your hair stays around you while you're dancing, it's the best. Actually, yeah, that's the sort of hairstyle I want to go for. Now, how to get the hair the right way, and how should be let down? Well, I got it. That's what I'll do. Girl, I owe you one. Thanks to you and Curlia, I got some idea for some new hairstyles and new colors like no one's ever seen. Come by anytime and try them out yourself. I will say we're getting a lot more requests done just by finishing all these other stuff. Alright. Other than the 10 requests, by the way, I've missed nothing but 22 and other stuff. In other words, I have up to 35 so far. Of course, there are some requests that are still missing from the set list that probably require me to finish stuff to unlock them. This again. Where's Apon Hill again? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess I could just look at it here, and certainly enough, it's in Cobalt Coal Sands. Which is an area I need to go anyways for a different request, so I guess we'll knock out 2 requests at once. We'll start by going to Apon Hill and catching a Combi again. I didn't think I would get any more of them, but it seems like I will need to. This Apon Hill tells me that it's probably going to be somewhere higher. Oh, we could potentially find it in one of these, so let's hit this. Nope, just our Burmy. Tons of Burmies everywhere. Quick battle. Oh gosh, what's that? No wait, that's not what I thought it was. Just a false alarm, just a tent. Nothing to see here. I guess I'll do the regular battery strategy here of luring an Eller. So you have to catch your combis in different areas. I've never had a particular request like that before. And yes, I'm still hitting trees because I want to get lucky enough to find area that I need. Okay, now I need to probably just use Ursulina. Nice star piece. If what I'm guessing is correct, then the only way that I can get certain effects done, or more specifically, I guess more specifically, I think I keep going past it. Get rid of this guy so I can actually look around the area. Candy Shuffle. That was weird. Why was it blinking red? I did not take any damage whatsoever. I should have done that. It was... That must be just a glitch or something. I actually remember a little bit more about this request simply by doing some other stuff, because while you go around, you might just randomly find the character by accident. Again, if you see any text box appear, that will tell you that that's the person you're looking for. There it is. Oh no, this is not what I was thinking. She's not just lost on a regular setup, she's lost on an island. Yeah, it'd be really terrible to be lost on an island of all places. Can't let these stupid Pokemon getting in the way when I want to just do normal stuff. I'm just saying that because you can't just screw around for even a minute in this game. This game has some pretty difficult spots. Okay. Oh, there she is, in the middle. Oh, Yoshi, you can't find me? I got the Ohio for the Smatopshi and Smash. It was right into the sea for me. Couldn't sit back to shore on my own, so I was just stranded. So, please, can you help me get back home? Well, that must be a silly person to just to leave normally. Civilly for your help, Yoshi. I'll pay you back somehow. My oh my, that Vescalia sheer stuffing. It zips right through the water, even with the weight of a person or two on its back. Amazing. Alright. Turn to Galaxy Hall and report to Z. Not like I've seen that happen a bunch of times. Oh, now that I've caught stuff, I have to, of course, talk to the professor. Oh, we got its second Echo's different form, which is nice. Yes, because the spot of Wanda doesn't change, if you know where that spot is, you can just go to it manually and find it without Ursaluna's help at all. It's actually interesting if you know what to do. Alright. Want to make it back home safe again? I really can't think you out. I really wouldn't be wrong to ask you again. You're still as good as everyone says you are, and that Ursula's basitude, that many can track a scent even across rivers and seas. If I could learn to live with Pokemon myself, one like that Ursula sure would be nice. Yeah, a Pokemon that's great at finding face. Now, if we reload the area, we can probably get another request just by going back in there. That seems to be happening a lot. With these longer quest chains, you just go back in again and then go in again. Anytime I'm in trouble, you turn up, just like clockwork. That's right, wanted to miss you again. Please help me find my lost sister. She was sent to coordinate Highlands, but she never returned for that trip. But I got faith. You and Ursula will be able to track her down with me. Get a whiff of that old Tiger Chief and see if you can track down any traces of her, please. Alright. One thing I keep forgetting to do is actually go to the farm and do stuff. Mint harvest is not good enough. I guess I have no choice but to go apricot harvest this time. Though we already have tons of them. Alright. Alright. Got me a combi from Apom Hill, have you? Yeah, I think sweet. So end it. Attack a bit further since I removed a Pokemon from here. I probably should have. I'll just have myself a little sample of its honey. Too heavy on the sweetness, just honey, plain simple, and good enough to serve as a special chi on its own. It definitely tasted different for the grueling glove honey. I'll make sure to memorize this here. The last of my errands. Could you bring a combi for Raminus Island? Alright. I like how at least this time it tells you what to do. Alright. You have to go to switch to daytime, by the way, to get what we need here. Alright. I wonder where combi could be found on Raminus Island. This one must be a bit more difficult because I've never seen them just running around like others. Might have to find them in trees. Oh, Apom just kind of chilling there. And there's Starly, that's an alpha. There's Chimchar. I don't care too much about it, since I just finished its Pokedex entry. That's where I found Chimchar, by the way. It's another one of those rare spots, because I've only seen it in that one particular area and not anywhere else, and I just realized something. Combi only appears in trees in this zone. That makes it not fun. Unless, like, I'm missing something. I have to do the refresh strategy to get this. In case you're wondering how I farm Cherubi, and why Cherubi is so difficult to even find to begin with, this is why. Farming it is so gosh darn difficult, is actually, like, unbelievably challenging. The only way to farm Cherubi or any of the other Pokemon properly involves just literally going back and forth between Jubilite Village and re-entering the area and hitting all these trees. And because the trees always have a similar set spawns each time, if you don't get one in a particular tree, you will never have it appear in that tree at all. So, in order to get what you need, you have to have it appear right off the bat. Because if you don't get it to appear right off the bat, then you won't be able to get the tree stuff. So that's what I have to do. So I have to go to Raminus Island and basically quick chat the other trees. I just hit them as like a way to set up things. You don't actually need to hit any that aren't the trees. So you pretty much have to look around and see if any trees are shaking. If you see any shaking trees, you want to go in and hit one, ideally as soon as possible, like this. And then just hope you find a combi, or what you're looking for. was not something I wanted to do. Let's just use Ultra Balls to it. I don't need to waste time. Use the Pokemon that hardly doesn't capture as many Pokemon as I wanted to. Wow, even an Ultra Ball did the launch shake. Oh my gosh, Combi, please. Unlucky. This is supposed to be an easy Pokemon to get. I was about to say, because this is an early tier Pokemon, it's supposed to be easier to capture. And yet, I got super bad luck 2 times, so Oh, we also got Dazzling Honey from catching it, which makes sense. But yes, I pretty much have to go through and search all of the trees one by one, which thankfully is made very easy thanks to this effect known as... Well, not even effect, it's just having Aviary at all makes it easy because you don't have to deal with the alphas, you don't have to deal with random blood counters just trying to run. You just have to look through all the trees, and the moment you see one shaking, you just hit it and hope that you get a Cherubi. At least before I knew about the tree thing, it's simpler to do this. And I will say, I have tried this multiple times, and every single other time I've just found either a combi or something else that I don't want. I don't know why I went for Thunder. Whatever. The only reason why I want to one is so I can get completion on part of Cherubi's Pokedex. I'll briefly show what I mean by that. Right here. It's also in multiple spots in Core Highlands too. But yes, this is basically what I have to do every time I'm going for trees. If I don't find a shaking tree in the area I want, I pretty much have to reset out and do other stuff. I did this as many times as I could. Not a single Cherubi appeared except the one that I got before. So I'm starting to believe the only literal way to find these is to just constantly search other stuff. And get this, Cherubi are even harder to find in a spot where they're supposed to be more frequent than Cherim. In fact, in the other spot I search in Coordinate Highlands, that spawns more Cherim than Cherubi. This is why I don't like going for Cherubi. I feel like everybody should also feel the same, that Cherubi's Pokedex entry is definitely the hardest to not just complete, but fully 100% by getting all of the requests done. Because one of the requests involves you having to see them leap out of trees a multitude of 15 or what total times, which is a lot of trees to get on such a rare Pokemon. I might have to figure out a better strategy to get this, because this Pokemon is just giving me a run for my money here. Because I did try searching in the slightly easier area. I've not found a single one, which makes me believe it's even rarer there. So before I end this episode, I want to try and actually see if I can complete that. Since I said I wouldn't be going for West as much, it wouldn't be a bad idea to complete one of the hardest to complete Pokemon in the entire game's Pokedex. Even just finding a single one is really hard. Finding multiple of them, yeah, that's when things get even more difficult. Oh, what did I do? I did not want to do that. Oh, I have automatically connect on. The problem is I don't have my actual internet connection. But anyways, we finished the one particular quest we were going for, which is this one. Yeah. In case you're wondering, yes, I am trying to farm the wisp, and if I do ever find one, I am going to try to use a marker as a way to remember where it is. The problem is, I've not found the one wisp left in Crimson Mirelands. I've been looking for probably almost stages. I even looked at the different ones one by one. Did not find anything. Which makes me believe it has to be near a tree. Just think how many different clusters there are in the city of Fields alone. I'm getting the urge to collect more honey. Thank you for couriering my sessions. Have some of my hand-selected dazzled honey. Alright. I'll take that, I guess. I think I'm almost done with certain research stuff, and also I can sell stuff. So let's do that. Oh, I have quite a few of these. Nice. I like how I have more space to work with, and I'm surprised how fast it filled up. That just shows you how easy it is to fill your inventory when you're not checking stuff. Let's just get rid of that. Just straight up sell that off. Alright. Okay, I'm basically done with all the requests that I wanted to go to. What in the world? It doesn't even show what's happening. That tells me that it's probably a space distortion there. And yes, I was farming those as well. Though I didn't get as many Pokemon on screen as I wanted to, so I'll probably be looking for some more later. Late Temple. Oh yeah, where's the other area I could farm for this? Crimson Mirelands is located in Gapejaw Block. That's probably my best possible spot to find it, I'm guessing. So we're just gonna go to Bogbound Camp. Supposedly it spawns at daytime, right? Or any time of day, I forgot. And it doesn't have a daylight hours one, so I could just go for nighttime right now. Why not? But yeah. And yes, in case you're wondering, farming for Cherubi is one of the most difficult things you could do. It's become very difficult to even find a single one. Runway. Oh, hello. Hello, rare item. Let's pick you up. Or Stardust. Nice. Each of those sell for a good amount of a chunk. Oh, hello. Someone died right around the spot where I want to find stuff. That's convenient. Well, I guess not convenient for them, but convenient for me because I'm already in the area. Or Stardust and an iron chunk from that. Well, Lowlands is a bit high, unfortunately. Oh, this is technically part of Gate Job Bod too. I like how I had so much problems fighting Cherubi, and then all of a sudden there's like 3 shaking trees I can chat. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit not as worried. Of course, we still have to deal with this thing being very rare. Like, so more often than not, berries are gonna get in the way. If we get lucky enough, we might find it. Oh, we found Pachirisu. That's one we still need. Let's see if I can catch it from this spot that I'm in right now. I don't think I've completed its Pokedex entry yet. So, we can kind of just either defeat it or do other stuff. I'll just pick wells at it, hope for the best. Alright, got it. The main thing I'm looking for on Cherubi is... I guess we don't have to necessarily defeat it with type moves, but to get it complete, we need to see it leap out at least one tree and then either catch or defeat it. Since I haven't defeated it once, I think it'd be most simple to do that. And if I need one for a quest, I'll just do other stuff. Now, the reason why I said I was excited, though, is because, again, it's not often that you get this many trees back to back, all in a row. Fortunately, they were all not what I want. In fact, I feel like Pachirisu might be a bit rarer than Burry. Than Cherubi. This just proves that Cherubi is just a rare spawn in general. It's just really difficult to find it. Thankfully, Gapejaw Blah seems a lot more massive than the other forest is. So we have much more trees to check. We also got lucky enough that three of those were already shaking by the time we got there, which is really nice. In case you're wondering, usually Cherubi can only be found in these shaking trees that are also berry trees. In other words, trees with berries under them. Which is always going to be the blue trees, as well as any trees that are in other spots, too. Is this in the wrong area? It might be considered part of the Cherubi area. Beyond that, this is the last tree I can check here. No, nothing but berries and the one Pachirisu. So yeah, as you can see, this is not easy to farm at all. In fact, it's one of my least favorite things to do. Fighting even a single Cherubi seems difficult enough alone, which is partially why I wanted to catch it so immediately. It's a good thing I did. Alright. All we got was Combi. Oh. That's because the flavor honey thing. But yes, in case you're wondering, farming Cherubi is very difficult, in case you didn't already notice. The only way to officially farm them is kind of various. Thankfully, it seems like there's multiple trees to check in Gapejaw blogs, so maybe we can get a spawn there, but otherwise, the only thing we can do is kind of just go to Bogdown's camp. Then head to the left with Braviary and hope that we find the one that we're looking for. I'm doing this at nighttime just so I could check for if I could find the quote-unquote wisp that I missed. Honestly, that was the luckiest I've gotten, best luck I've gotten with trees in in terms of getting multiple trees to shake. Because as you saw there, I was able to check 4 total trees, with 3 of them being the berry trees that I mentioned were required for that specific thing we're looking for. So we got really lucky tree spawns. That's definitely a Gape Chop one. Alright, let's check this out. I don't care if another Pokemon appears, I just want to get rid of other stuff. I'm gonna start running away from these that aren't the Pokemon I need, just to save a bit of time. Wonder how far I go before it'll consider me in Golden Lowlands. That is okay, so that is Golden Lowlands. What about this spot over here? Okay, so all those trees that I searched were technically in Golden Lowlands, which might make sense why I did not find any trees in there. Whatever the one I checked there was, though, that one was definitely a Gape Chop boss, so I could have gotten the tree. I just didn't get lucky. Simple as that. I thought I saw a Seeking Tree here. Darn it, it was just my imagination. Okay, that whole area is considered the home of trials. So I need to cross the water to get the set that I need. There is probably a better route that's easier to check than just going through our stuff manually. Not gonna lie, this is one of the worst things to do in this game, just walking around, looking for the trees, finding out that none of the ones are shaking the ones that you need, and then you have to just return to Juliet Village and do this over and over again. It just gets really annoying. I was really lucky that we found that many, thankfully. The problem is, it's just crazy. And I swear, I've said this multiple times, Cherubi is seriously much harder to get than Chirim is. I don't know, but its Vaughn could very well be bugged, and if that is Nintendo, I actually, wait, what's the copyright on this? Wait, I'm actually gonna look. It's a I didn't see if it was a Game Freak made game or not, but Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever's back right now, please fix your spawns for Cherubi, because gosh darn, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I've not gotten a single Cherubi to appear. They should just make it not as rare, and then the game would be much easier than 100%. Because of this one Pokemon, the game is almost held 100%. You could get the other Pokemon pretty easily. And Chirim, but Cherubi and Chirim are just both almost impossible to find. It's just ridiculous how hard it is to find them. The only efficient thing you can do that really helps you out is to just look through. This is in the Celestial Ruins, isn't it? Even worse, they're going Lowlands. I can't check that. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. seriously, all of the shaking trees are in the areas I do not want to look at. Not a single one is it. Okay, never mind. We have one chance at it. That's my luck that I used to have, where I would get Cherims like almost non-stop. I missed that, so I have luck. I need to kill these other ground type Pokemon, so why not do that? Oh, we haven't even defeated one anyway. Well, that's convenient. This upward area is also considered a game ground block, so I think if I just go around here and to the left, that's probably the easiest way of getting the trees. But as you can see, this is one of the hardest Pokemon to find in the game. So you know what? I'm going to throw a curveball, guys. I'm going to be right back when I finally get a Cherubi to appear. Because gosh darn, this is so difficult. Look who just showed up, boys. I think I've been waiting probably over 10-20 minutes for just one Cherubi. My gosh, this took a really long time. Since I already caught it, I could just defeat it with Aerial Ace and that'll give me the effects. But man, let me tell you, this took over half an hour to just get this one Pokemon done. It is so annoying. And because I added the fact that I now have to complete all the parts of the Pokedex, that technically means I have to get it quite a bit. But there you go. The hardest Pokemon to attain. Its full Pokedex entry just got completed. Finally. And let me say, that took an eternity and a half, literally. Not joking, at least 20 to 30 minutes. I can now confirm for sure that this is the rarest Pokemon to get. If you're wondering how I got it so much quicker and why I'm in Obsidian Fieldlands and not Crimson Mirelands, I actually found out that Crimson Mirelands is one of the harder areas to find it. So I actually looked up online and I found a more consistent strategy, and I'm just gonna leave this mark here. I left this mark here as kind of a reference point, but if you go to Grand Tree Arena and then go towards that marker, near the edge of that will be the 2 berry trees and other stuff. For some reason and some reason only, Cherim will only ever appear unless for some reason there's a mass outbreak and you investigate a location where no, there's a mass outbreak and you can just do stuff there. Unless you can investigate it by, like, going there, Cherubi only appears in these trees. And the only trees it can appear in, I found out, these 2 trees you see right here, those are the only trees I could, find them in. So I pretty much had no choice but to keep on warping to Grand Tree Arena after going to one of the camps. If neither tree shook or I got the wrong Pokemon, in this case, neither tree shook multiple times, I'd have to leave and go to Jubilite Village because, like I said, the tree spawns are always set in from the moment you enter the area. And then I have to just go and reload back into Jubilite Village every single time I wanted to do this. And let me tell you, it is the most annoying thing ever to complete. And just now, I finally finished it. I guess I could have saved some time by just using Absorb 40 times, but it's like, why would I go for that? It'd probably be simpler to just get it twice, but even then, as you can see, by far the worst Pokemon to get in this entire game. Let's be honest. It, probably took longer than I wanted to do. But with that in mind, I'm just gonna end the episode before anything more stressful happens, because that was a lot of work just to get one Pokemon. Hopefully this time I can find the Wisp I'm looking for. I unfortunately didn't find where the set is, so I might just watch a video to find them instead. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.